And you know what that is, Numeracy Thursday. And with no further ado, let's get it. All right, today we're going to be talking about pictographs. What is a pictograph? A pictograph is when we use a picture to represent a number, okay? We use a picture to represent a number. Use the pictograph to answer the following questions. Wanted, manpower. So I'm not going to read this entire thing, but basically what this is an excerpt from a newspaper from back in 1944. Okay? What was happening in 1944? Well, from 1940 to 1944, there was a huge war that included many countries, so many countries that it was entitled the World War. World War II, okay? World War number two. It was the second such incident. All right, but anyway, what is the question? It says, which statement best describes the impact that World War II had on a number of women in the workforce from 1940 to 1944? Well, what was happening was men were being drafted to fight in the war, and basically women had to fill the gaps. So more women were being hired to work. All right. So in 1940, this represents the number of women that were there. So were there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 women working? Well, look down the bottom. It says each symbol represents 1 million women. So instead of this being 11 women, that's 11 million women. 11 million. And see how this is just a little, this woman is not a complete picture. So probably more like 10 million 500, 10 million 800, I'm sorry, 10 million 800, because she's about almost a million. So maybe like 10 million 800, 10 million 900. Okay? And then this little sliver right here, this may represent 100,000 women. We don't know. But anyway, what happened from 1940 to 1944? Well, it looks like the number of women, there were more women. So before we even look at our answers, we expect an answer that says that the women increased. All right? Let's look at option number one. It says the number of women in the workforce decreased by 7. Decreased by 7% each year? No, that's wrong. It didn't decrease, right? We know that the number of women didn't decrease. So I'm going to go ahead and strike that answer out. Look at B. It says the number of women in the workforce did not change. No, that's not true. We know that there were more women, so it increased. So this is also not true. We're going to strike that one out as well. So we strike that one out. The number of women in the workforce increased by 7%. I know it increased, but I don't know if it was 7%. I don't feel comfortable striking that one out. Let's look at the other option. The number of women in the workforce increased by about 7 million. Ooh, okay, let's try that. So it was here, and let's see, 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, 5 million, 6 million, 7 million. Ah, I like that answer. Okay, so I'm going to go with D. Okay, the number of women increased by about 7 million. I like that. Well, today what you're going to be doing is you're going to be creating a pictograph. All right, you're going to be doing it on iExcel third grade, VV5. And if you don't have grades, then third grade is level E. All right, third grade VV5. Use the data in the tally chart to complete the missing row in the pictograph below. Okay, so here's the pictograph and here's the tally marks. So who's missing? Well, they have Steve, all these other guys, but Kyle's isn't filled in. So Kyle, how many flights did he take? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 5, 10, 11, 12. So he took 12 flights, But remember, sometimes with a pictograph, each picture represents a number. And how many flights? In this case, 2 flights. So we're trying to get up to 12. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. It looks like we need to shade in 12 planes to represent 6 planes. I'm sorry, 6 planes to represent 12 flights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 planes, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And that is what you are doing on iExcel today. All right? If you have any questions, you can check in with your teacher. I'll do one more. Let me see if I can do another one just to make sure that we're on track. So that's that one. This is the one that we just did. We shaded in 6 planes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Submit. All right, good. That was correct. And then there's another one. So October. So that's 5, 6, and each book is 2. So 2, 4, 6. And we got that one as well. All right, guys, this is Mr. Scott signing out.